Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors. Thanks to our Radio Plus video.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Laconia. Back in the pit once again, we get to see some volleyball and a non-conference rivalry match between the Markesan Hornets and the Laconia Spartans. We got a full crew here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams today. We got the boss man, Jeff Sauer, sitting next to me on my left. On my right, we have Dominic Ackerman. We have Dawson Keene down on the floor, as well as Jacob Haney running our portables today. Jeff, welcome back to the pit once again for some volleyball.
It is so awesome to get back to this place here. You know, we absolutely love coming to Laconia. The athletic director, Cody Moon, treats us so well that, this is, again, we have a list of schools that we consider to be our top schools. And, this is one of those that we love to come to.
I love being here. I know Dom loves being here as well. Dom, we get treated fantastic in Laconia.
Always the best when we're here in Rosendale. The pit's always nice to call from. It's nice to see a volleyball game getting into the fall season here. I've seen a football game, now a volleyball game. Let's get it going.
Yeah, it's been a fun start so far. We've had some good action, good football games, a couple good ones. We got some good ones later this week as well. We're back in Laconia for, the other rivalry match this week against Markesan. We get football this week tomorrow night, but volleyball to start, and a Markesan team that had a down year last year, Jeff, but they were a very young team. They're returning a ton, and so is Laconia as well. But we're going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll talk about them, Markesan Hornets, in just a few moments here on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperations with Jeff's live streams on the Brandon Meats pregame show.
High School Sports is presented by Bristol Morgan Bank.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
At Radio Plus, we're proud to bring you stream team coverage of local sporting events. Our team is dedicated to providing live coverage from across Wisconsin, supporting the local teams and communities we know and love. What began as a one-person operation with play-by-play on radio has grown into a 5- or 6-person production. Keeping pace with the latest technology, equipment, and personnel is not only demanding, but costly. If you'd like to support this broadcast as a sponsor or a donor in any way, please log on radioplusinfo.com.
Welcome back here in the Brandon Meets pregame show. High School Sports Today presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. We're going to talk about this Markesan Hornets team. They finished a measly, I think we believe correctly, 12-26 last year, Jeff. A soft year, but they were 4-3 in conference play. That Trailways Conference is a war zone for volleyball. We saw Oakfield finish in the same spot in the conference last year at 4-3 as well. It's not like it's a top-heavy conference. Anybody can beat anybody in that Trailways any day of the week.
Well, and there were some very strong teams that they play in. They play in that Trailways West. They have Abundant Life in there, who has made it to state. They've got, last year they had Partyville. It was a very dominant, strong team, and they just, it is a tough conference to play in. And we had a chance to see them at the tournament as well, at the Trailways tournament, and they were able to hold their own, but again, they just were young and inexperienced.
They returned their tied for the top of the leaderboard in kills per set, and just a sophomore in Bia Vanderberg, and then J.C. Walker, the other returning best return they have with 1.1 kills per set. Best hitter returning is Bryn Jakowski, averaging a 16.5% hitting percentage. Riley Hoffman with 0.132%. She's the one who left. She was a senior last year. She led them in kills. And then just under 10% Mia Vanderberg returns as well. Their leading blocker in J.C. Walker returns. Digs per set, Bryn Jakowski returns once again. This team, Jeff, they were a young team last year. Not many seniors. I think we did that 2 or 3 games of them last year, if I remember correctly. They only had 2 or 3 seniors, so they're a very young team. Anyways, they only have 2 seniors this year. Very sophomore, junior dominant.
Yeah, I expect them to be very competitive, though. And here's the thing. This is the first game for both of these teams, so we'll see. For Laconia playing here at the pit, I think that they have a little bit of an advantage here, but we'll see how things go here. A very athletic Laconia team, which I'm sure we'll talk about here on the other side of this break. You're listening to High School Sports presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. We'll be back after these messages.
Shop these and more great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Their very own award-winning bacon, $6.99 per pound. Boneless sirloin steaks this weekend, $6.99 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast this week at $2.99 per pound. The broth of the week this week, the bacon pepper brats, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit WarnerHarmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go.
It's go time in the new GMC Sierra from Holiday. Stack our low simplified price with 2.9% 72-month financing plus $1,500 purchase allowance or other great offers now.
There's a culture of excellence here. When you walk in, it just feels right. I'm UFC fighter Dante Johnson, and I drive Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Welcome back here on the Brandon Meets pregame show from the pit in Rosendale. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmuller, Dominic Ackerman, and Jeff Sauer from Rosendale on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Our portable guys are locked in to start this one. Got Jacob down on the floor. We got Dawson down on the floor. Different angles looking at everything. Jeff, this Spartans team went 26-7 and a perfect 7-0 in the conference last year, but it was a very top-heavy conference. You had 3 teams at the top of the conference in Campbellsport, Mayville, and this Laconia team that are very good, and they all of them return everybody.
If I recall correctly, I think that Laconia has yet to lose a match in 4 years. In the flyway, if I recall correctly. I guess I will have to I talked to Coach, interviewed her, and we're going to get to that interview here shortly, but I think that was the conversation that she had because I talked to her about saying that I think that this team looks a lot like the team that made it to sectionals, and surprising that they hadn't with the way the makeup of this is. Got a good shot here by Dawson to get the captains down there on the floor. Dominic, you had a chance to see this team last year play a lot, and again, I think they're returning the majority of their players.
Yeah, having 7 seniors on this team and that the leadership kind of comes into play. They were juniors last year and a very good team, and all of them returning now in leadership roles. I'm excited for this season ahead. I get to cover the tournament on Saturday, so I get to see a lot of Laconia volleyball. 4 matches I think we get to cover here on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Sports. I'm excited for that. Let's get it started here tonight.
Good fact check, Jeff. 2022-2023 was the last time they lost a conference volleyball game. It was the WLA who went a perfect 7-0 and won the flyweight conference. So that was the last time someone not named Laconia won a girls volleyball and or girls basketball conference title as well.
Yeah, so again, very athletic. Coach Weiss does a fantastic job of getting these girls ready to compete, and I'm excited. I love volleyball. I had a chance to see CWC play on Tuesday in their quad, and it was just so much fun to get back into volleyball. And we had Dawson was there with us for the first time, and he was commenting about how exciting the volleyball was as well.
Jeff, we can talk all the time about these returners, but Laconia returns everybody. I mean, you have Kensley McCauley coming back. You have Finley Morgan. I mean, it's throughout the lineup that they can go here. Grotti was a freshman last year who has grown, and I really do think that this Laconia team is the team to beat in the Flyweight Conference.
I do, too. I think we do know that there's going to be some competitiveness with we think we've heard that Campbellsport is supposed to be pretty tough in the conference. And we know that Mayville is returning the majority of their players as well. And it's going to be another tough battle, I think, here in the conference especially. But Laconia's got the target on their back.
On the other side of the break, we're going to hear from Coach Weiss and a couple of players from Jeff's interview with them in the beginning of the season, our preseason little showcase that we had going on. I believe it was the 2 captains, correct, Jeff?
Yeah, it is correct.
Yep. And we're going to hear that on this Brandon Meets pregame show, High School Sports Today, presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Back in a few after this.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Welcome back here to the preseason showcase. Joining me now is the head coach and a couple of the captains for the Laconia Lady Spartans here on our preseason showcase. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us and welcoming us onto the show.
Yeah, I'm excited about this opportunity that we have here. We have just fallen in love at Jeff's Livestream with covering volleyball just because we have seen how fun it can be and how fast-paced it has been. And we've had the privilege of covering you guys for a couple of years now. So, Coach, talk to me about how things went here in the off-season. I know that you guys ended up with a 3-0 loss in the sectional semis to Living Word Lutheran. And, again, I think you've got everybody back.
Yep, we lost nobody. This year will be senior heavy after having 0 seniors last year. So we'll have 7 seniors this year. During the off season, I encourage my kids to play multiple sports. So I had a lot of kids playing basketball, which just helps them become even better athletes and more competitive. And then those kids that don't do basketball, most of them played club and got their touches in that way to help keep in touch and keep moving and make sure that we didn't, get out of shape, and just to make us an even better squad. And then after basketball season's done, we usually start up with some open gyms, and we always have good turnouts for those. And a lot of our kids come and help us with our middle school program that we run in the spring. And then our gym is always packed on Monday nights during the summer when we are doing our leagues and our camps and our open gyms. So it's been a fun, busy, and full summer.
Finley, talk to me a little bit about how things have worked so far as you guys have just started to get together for practice. How's the team chemistry so far?
Yeah, it's been great because we were playing all summer. We had the Whoop-On League, and that's been super fun to still play with the girls. And the past few practices have been great. It's awesome to get back with the team.
Kendall, tell me about your thoughts on how things have gone so far as practices have started in stepping into the captain's role this year. Were you a captain last year as well?
Yeah, I was.
So how has things been different from last year to this year so far?
I think getting back in the gym, getting back in that routine of playing every day has been a little bit of an adjustment, obviously, because we haven't been practicing every day. But we have good team chemistry because a lot of us are very close outside of this. A lot of us play other sports together. So being able to come in with a group of girls who you've known for a while and who you've hung out with all summer is making it very easy to fall back into step.
Coach, talk to me a little bit about your thoughts about how the offense is working so far. Again, I'm just looking at some numbers. You have 4 girls returning then who had over 100 kills. You've got Kinsley, who had almost 400, Finley with 240 plus. I mean, you just have girls who can attack the ball. Tell me how the offense has gone.
I mean, when I look at our team last year at this point and this year, we're further ahead. Our setters from just in 1 year's time have improved so much. Like, they came in pretty rusty last season, and they came in ready, and they are determined to run a fast offense, and they really put in the work this summer to make our offense go. And I think the girls really enjoy that we are able to move a little bit quicker, and it's a lot more fun for them as well because we are all putting in the work to become even better than we were last year.
Finley, how is that speed, that pace, how is that working out for you guys?
Honestly, I love playing at the fast pace all summer. Me and my setters got to work on different plays and stuff, and I think it's going to help us a lot this year.
Kendall, talk to me about serving. It's been, you guys are, as a team, were over 90%, which is phenomenal as a team. And I know that you probably still would like to improve on that. How much does coach work on serving, and how important is that to get things rolling?
We do lots of serving, and we made a very big highlight last year because that scores a lot of your points. And if you can't make serves, you're losing points. We focus a lot on being over 90% for games. We do lots of serving practice and just making little adjustments so everybody's being better.
That's not been your specialty. Have you been able to advocate coach to tell her that you'd like to be in the service rotation?
I've been working. I'm sorry. I've been working on it a lot over the summer, but I mean, I'm not a bad server, but I'm not doing it. It's a lot of pressure for me, so I like the quickness, and it gives me fun to think. So
yeah, I was looking down at the numbers, and you don't get a lot of opportunities here. And I thought, as the captain, you might be able to put a little bit of pressure on coach to see if you'd be able to get into that service rotation a little bit now that you're also coming back as a second-year captain.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'll be on the coach, right?
Yep.
Coach, talk to me now about your defense that you have. Well, first of all, tell me who your setters are going to be.
Our setters are Gabby Pino and Bailey Gable.
And if I remember correctly, I was just looking at their numbers from last year. Gabby, 360 plus assists, and Bailey with over 400 assists. And you said that they're even quicker this year. So I'm assuming that that's made that offense flow a little bit better.
Yeah, their consistency, like last year, you could tell that they didn't spend as much time in the gym when they came in for preseason. And you can tell that they recognized that last year, and they came in ready this year, and they put in the work in the summer. And I mean, the consistency is better. Gabby really struggled with back setting last year, and her back sets, I think we finally fixed it so that way she's consistent that way, so we can give the ball to Bailey a little bit more. So just all around, they've both grown so much, and it's just going to make our team that much better.
Now let's talk a little bit about defense here. Tell me how the defense is looking, Coach.
I think our defense will be just as good as it was last year. I mean, you still have Josie back there as libero, and then Kensley, when she was doing club over winter, she improved a lot defensively and on serve receive. And then Kendall's just super quick back there. And then we also have a little freshman who made varsity, who is very quick and can read and anticipate. So I'm really excited to see what she can do for us defensively as well.
Finley, which would you prefer, to get up there and get a good stuff block, or do you want to take and swing and get that ace?
I like a good block. That's super fun too. I would say probably block.
And you do a great job of attacking, so that you kind of catch me by surprise with that. Bailey, how about you? Oh, I'm sorry. Kendall, how about you?
Regarding like a block and a kill?
Yeah, which would you prefer?
I don't know. A good block always brings a good atmosphere into the gym, but so does a kill. So, I mean, it probably goes either way.
So you're a 50-50 there.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, ladies, so again, you had a 26-7 record overall, undefeated in the conference, which means, again, that you're going to have a target on your back. Talk to me about what the expectations are in the flyway, and I'll start with you, Finley.
Yeah, the target's definitely on our back, but I think we all are up for the challenge. We saw some of those teams this summer in Summer League, and very competitive games. So I think if we prepare well and just play our game, I think we'll be just fine.
Kendall, so you guys always have a good, tough off-season non-conference schedule as well. What are you expecting to see on some of those tougher teams that are going to be in that non-conference schedule?
I'm hoping those non-conference games are going to give us more preparation for playoffs, especially. We have a very good conference, but those non-conference games take us to that next level. And playing teams that we don't see every year and we don't know the players as well gives us that more of a reaction to what we're probably going to see closer to playoffs.
Coach, I know that you're going to be saying one game at a time is what you want to expect out of your girls, but this is going to remind me of the team that you had 2 years ago. I'm just assuming that those expectations are as high.
Yep. Like I say every year, our first goal is, game at a time, but we definitely want to go for conference, get 4 in a row. My goal is to go undefeated. I don't think we've lost a game in conference in 3 years. So I think that'll be something to keep as a goal for us, is to work hard and why can't I think of the name? Campbell Sport is going to be phenomenal, and they're going to be a tough, and we're going to have to work our butts off in order to beat them. And I know that this group of girls have the determination and grit to do what we need to do in practice to get that win, because they want it just as bad as me.
It was close with Mayville this past year as well. 3-2, I believe that went, and that was at your place. And I think that they're returning most of their players as well.
Yep, we played Mayville this summer, and they looked pretty good too. But if we can serve tough, that'll help us with them, where Campbell Sport is more like consistent as a whole, and Mayville's got really, really good offense. But when it comes to like serve receive, that's where we can kind of pick apart a little bit.
Ladies, tell me, how important has it been, and I don't care who answers first, that you are multi-sport athletes and have had success in all of those other sports when it comes to competing?
I think like it helps stay agile as an athlete. Like being able to go play different sports, you're working different muscles, and like basketball brings that quickness, and for me, softball brings that reaction time. And I think all of that together makes a lot of people on our team who play multiple sports better athletes.
And you've been very competitive in those sports as well.
Yes.
Finley, what about you? Yeah.
I would say coming from multiple sports, it definitely helps just keeping the competition up. We see the same teams in our conference, and I think maybe one season you'll win one game, and the next one, you want to beat them even more. So I think that definitely helps.
Let's wrap things up here, Coach. Is there anything else that you'd like to add here on the preseason showcase that we didn't talk about?
Not that I can think of. We're just glad you're coming back. We enjoy you in our gym.
Well, thank you very much. Ladies, anything else that you'd like to add?
I don't think so. Thank you.
All right. Thanks again for joining me here. This has been the head coach here for the Laconia Spartans, Caitlin Weiss, and a couple of the captains here in Kendall Plime and Finley Morgan. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Pain has a way of making your world smaller. You stop taking walks, you pass on weekend trips, you let someone else mow the lawn, you watch your grandchildren play instead of joining them. Little by little, pain begins making decisions for you. At New Medical Center in Waupun, we believe pain shouldn't decide how you live your life. For over 25 years, we've helped people throughout our community stay active. Today, our regenerative medicine program offers advanced non-surgical treatment options for patients suffering from chronic joint and spine conditions. If you've been living with knee pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, or chronic back pain, it may be time to explore what's possible. Call New Medical Center today to schedule your consultation and find out whether regenerative medicine could be a part of your journey back to a more active life. That's New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun, or call 920-324-9899.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Your dream space starts with quartz countertops from Quest Interiors. Whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, mudroom, or even a closet island, we custom fabricate one-of-a-kind surfaces that elevate every room. And the best part? We install many in as little as 1 week, quickly turning your vision into reality. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
We got the trucks at Lance Truck.
Our Lens Truck Center play of the week this week comes from Lamira.
Kell once again in the shotgun. Schomburg to his right. Kell will take it himself. Gets past some tackles. Breaks through. He's got green grass all the way to the end zone. Keegan Kell, designed keeper, all the way to the house for 6.
In the Lions, 44-0 victory over Horicon Hughesford this past Friday night. Keegan Kell, senior quarterback for the Lions, completed 4 out of 5 passing, 71 yards and a touchdown. He also rushed 4 times for 54 yards and that 47-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's been a great summer. I mean, we worked hard. We had a good first couple weeks of practice. I think everything's coming together good. I mean, the team's focused. We're ready to get better. We're ready to get just like more improved throughout the year. But I think going forward in week 1, I think we're more than ready for this.
Keegan Kell, senior quarterback for Lamira, has our play of the week this week from Radio Plus, Video Sports, and Lens Truck Center.
If you want a truck or an SUV, go to Lens till you like what you see. Hundreds of trucks all on one lot. If you want a truck, it's what we've got. Lens Truck. Lens Truck. We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Livestreams. High School Sports Today, presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Welcome back here on the our Brandon Meets pregame show with Jeff Sauer, Justin Schwartzmiller, and Dominic Ackerman. Jeff, we're just about ready to go. Laconia in their home grays with the green libero jersey. Road blues and libero whites for the Hornets of Markesan. Jeff, this is a matchup that it's kind of like when Laconia plays Ripon. It's just one you anticipate just because they're rivals for both teams. I mean, they're close communities. These kids grow up playing each other in every sport.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Pinot Construction keys to the game, Justin. Our keys to the game are built by Pinot Construction. What do you think here, Justin, if you're thinking about the keys to the game here for Laconia?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. You're in the pit. And I think that this place is a key to the game anyways. It's always loud in here. The home crowd, it packs every single time we're here. There's a little kids student section. There's always the high school student section. This place is always rocking. It's loud. The fans are always behind it, but you got to get the fans engaged early. And I know last year and earlier in the season, we had talked to Coach Weiss. One of their biggest problems was serving. Have to make sure that you get your serves in. I think that's the biggest key for Laconia. And if you're Markesan, Jeff, what are you thinking for Markesan?
Well, I think that they're just going to have to make sure that they can sustain the attacks because they're going to have to get up and block and challenge because you're going to have these girls from Laconia swinging away, and it's going to be important for them to be able to dig and block. I mean, that's just going to be the keys to the game for them. Let's take a look at the Michaels window of opportunity. This is an opportunity for Laconia to win the game. Our windows of opportunity is brought to you by Michaels. Start your new career at michaels.us.michaels. Say yes to opportunity. What do you think the opportunity is here for Laconia?
I think really it's your first home game of the season. You swept them last year, which we didn't mention earlier. They won in 3 sets. They won 3 sets out of 5, and your window of opportunity starts in the first set. Yeah, you have to come out strong. You can't get behind early. Have to be able to make a dominant way to get the victory. National anthem coming up. We're going to take a short break. Back into this on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go.
Celebrate summer adventures with savings on a new Ford from Holiday. Stack our low simplified price with 0% financing, $1,000 toward your down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on Ford favorites.
We want our guests to feel important, heard, and appreciated. It's who we are.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Ford Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Take your favorite Radio Plus station anywhere with the all-new Radio Plus app. Listen live anytime to Sunny 97.7, 95 and 96.1 The Rock, The Great 98, and FM 93.7 and FM 103.3 The Source. Watch high school sports, football, basketball, volleyball, and more sports from over 10 area schools. Download the new Radio Plus app. Search for the capital R and plus sign.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great...
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. The reps are just going to blow the whistle. They want to play volleyball, apparently. I guess we're not going to do the starting lineups. He blew the whistles. He was ready to go, so maybe not starting lineups. We'll see in a second. I think they just want to go right into this, Jeff.
I guess that they're excited here as well and not ready to do the starting lineup. So I guess they're just going to start playing.
First game of the year, I guess. Maybe that's what he was worried about. Or he said, folks, we're late. We got to go, which they technically are late. Nope, they're going to go back to it now. Now we're going to get it up.
All right.
Never really on time, are they? Right? And the starting lineups for the visiting Markesan Hornets. Brinjakowski will start for this Hornets team, a sophomore. Number 3, Adeline Zaral. A sophomore, number 5, Mia Vandenberg. She's the leading returner in kills per set for this Markesan Hornets team. Their Yankee will be one of their lone seniors. They only have 2 of them. J.C. Walker is a junior. Humber Dornfeld is a junior as well. Letty Heiling will be your libero today. She is one of the other seniors. And Lily Jenkins is the other junior in this team as well. And in the starting lineup, she won't get the technical start because they got to keep their 6 players, right? If they count, right, Jeff? If I remember correctly, yeah?
Yeah, 6 plus the libero, but I don't see her even in the...
They could probably just fed me a person that I didn't need to circle, to be honest. For the Laconia Spartans, it'll be Gabby Pino as a senior, as well as a senior number 3, Finley Morgan, a senior number 4, Kendall Ply, a senior number 7, Bailey Gable, a sophomore, number 10, Addison Grade, and a junior, number 12, Kensley McCauley, and a senior libero, number 1, Josie Bassler. Jeff, we found a program error to start. Got our program error goes to the fact of they have Addison Grade set as a freshman on here. She's a sophomore.
It is the first game of the season.
Yeah, it's the first game of the season. That's all we'll blame it on.
Yep.
shot of the Markesan Hornets. And Jacob, I keep losing your camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and you're going to change the cord. That's probably what it is. There should be another one in there like that. Jacob and Dawson to start today on the portables for us. I got to put up the full in-game shot. See if I can change this. Jeff, you want to tilt that down a little bit? Never mind, I got it there. Jeff, final thoughts before we get things rolling today.
I'm excited about seeing these athletes from Laconia get things rolling here, Dom.
No.
Volleyball season kicking off. I know you had a CWC game the other night.
Yep.
For me, volleyball season's kicking off here in the pit.
Gabby Pino to serve to start. Set to the far side and driven over by Vandenberg. Vassler can't get it cleanly. A kill to start for Mia Vandenberg, and the Hornets take an early 1-0 lead. It'll be Bryn Jakowski to go back to serve for the Markesan Hornets. She'll serve from left to right, a 1-0 lead for the Hornets early. Jakowski drives it over, dug out of the back row. McCauley can't get it cleanly. It's an ace. It's 2-0 Hornets on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Jakowski serves once again. Vassler digs. Gabby Pino with a cross-court set and blocked at the net. Claire Yankee stuffs it back. Jeff, what didn't I do? What didn't I do? No, you're not gonna say. You're not gonna bring it up. I mean, I didn't set it up. I didn't set up the instant replay today.
Oh.
Jakowski with another serve. A 3-0 lead for the Hornets. Pino just punches in two. Jakowski goes to Vandenberg on the far side. Rips it into the tape. That's 4. First point of the day for the Spartans. It's 3-1.
You rarely see that called, even though we know that it was accurate, but you don't hardly ever see a call like that where it hits the net. They usually give them the credit for the block.
Normally, yes. It was missed a couple of times the other day when I was at Oakfield. Scarlett Nitz, who, well, never mind. Jeff, I'm not going to say my thought because she gives a service there. It's 4-1 Hornets. She was very good at the service line last year. That's what she came in to do a ton last year. There, Yankee goes back to serve for the Hornets. Good shot of her down there on the court by Dawson. Pino, cross court to McCauley with a big swing and gets it on the far sideline. It's good. Goes complete cross court to make it 4-2. That's a tough swing right there, Jeff.
It was a great attack once again there, and that's what I expect to see a lot of from Laconia. They just have the athletes, the height.
Finley Morgan serves and finds the back line for an ace. Letty Heiling let it go. Morgan picks up an ace, and it's 4-3 on the Quest Interior scoreboard.
Still trying to figure things out where they're on the court. I mean, it's a lot different in practice than it is playing in a contest.
Driven over into the back row. Plime digs it up. Pino sets. Cross court. McCauley off the top of the block. Off some arms, and it falls to the floor. Semro couldn't get it cleanly. And we're tied at 4. A shot of the server down there by Jacob. Morgan serves. Dug up by Semro with a back set on the near side. Into the block goes Vandenberg. It's on the outside of the net. They're not going to be able to get it. Goes over top of the official. And the Spartans take their first lead of the day, 5-4.
Finley Morgan running a couple of points here.
Good run at the line. It was 4-1 or 4-2 when she entered the line. Semro digs it up. Jakowski sets for Vandenberg. Morgan digs. Pino goes in the middle looking for Grade. Rolls it over into the hole of the defense. Makes it 6-4. Morgan serves once again. It's been a 4-point run at the line for her. Jakowski. Driven over by Dornfeld. Not good. McCauley with a big swing and no touch. It's long. It's 6-5. Jeff, back and forth we go so far. I think this is about what we expected from this match.
Yeah, I expected it to be a close match, but again, based on the experience of both of these teams, and we've seen them both.
Vandenberg to serve. It's a hair deep. Another service error to start this one at 7-5 Spartans. Unforced errors, Jeff, in volleyball just seem to really kill a team.
Freshman Mackenzie Plime is in the lineup.
Good dig out of that back row by Semro. Driven into the block of Grade. Roll it over at the net. Kendall Plime sets. Gable goes in the middle to Grade with a tip. Off some hands, it falls to the floor at 7-5. Couple of kills for Addison Grade to start this one. Bailey Gable will go back to serve for the Spartans. They lead 8-5 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. That one's way deep from Gable. It's 8-6. Service errors to start for both teams. Adeline Zarol back to serve for the Hornets. Dug out by Plime. Gable with a back set. McCauley with a big swing through the block. 9-6. Jeff, when she's going, that's when the Spartans offense is really driven.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, 400 plus kills last year.
And an ace on the back line. It's 10-6. 400 plus kills. And she was only a sophomore yesterday.
Right.
She's still a junior. She's very young, but she's not their only offense.
No, there's a whole ton of girls that could get into this lineup and execute points for the Spartans.
Jakowski with the back set. Walker finds the middle of the floor. 10-7.
That was a great attack there, that time in system for Markesan.
It's one thing I think we could say so far, Jeff. Everybody seemed to be in system. It's been the unforced errors that's caused problems so far. Gable with a back set to Plime. Nice dig, went off some hands, off the ceiling it looked like a little bit. It's the first kill of the career for Mackenzie Plime.
Great attack.
Libero Josie Bassler goes back to serve for the Spartans. They lead 11-7 in set one here at the pit. Jakowski goes over in two. And miscommunication between Gable and McCauley. It falls to the floor. It's 11-8. Got to work out the kinks early in this season. Eddie Heiling, the libero, to serve for the Hornets. Kendall Plime digs. Bailey Gable sets it right back to Kendall Plime. Off some hands, and Semro can't get it cleanly. A lot of coaching moments to start this one, Jeff.
That's what you would expect in the first match of the season.
Gabby Pino to serve for the Spartans. That one's deep. 12-9. It's been the miss so far. Everybody's missed deep. Seems like every other side out, Jeff, we've had a service error so far.
Back and forth.
The setter Jakowski serves, and service error. 13-9. Scarlett Nitz will come in and serve. Her first serve last time she was in was a service error. She was their serving specialist last year, almost out of nowhere from what Coach Weiss would tell you. Good dig from Walker. They back set on the near side. It's rolled into Pino. Pino gets it back in the back row and sends it over. Jakowski will set. Cross court to Vandenberg. Tipped into the net. It went off the antenna. It's the Spartans' point. 14-9.
I thought they may call over the net because I thought that the Laconia player, I can't tell who that was up the front there, but I thought that she had reached over the net.
Dug out by Zarol. Jakowski sets for Vandenberg. Drives it over from the 10-foot line. Pino with the back set to Gable. Swings away into the tape. And that's the right call. Didn't touch any hands. It's 4. It's 14-10. Back to serve will be Claire Yankee, one of two seniors for this Hornets team. Dug up by Bassler. Bino sets in the middle. Finley Morgan swings away. And they say Morgan went into the net, I believe. I think that's the right call. 14-11. Didn't even notice we got a nice student section down there for the Hornets as well in their construction helmets as well as neons. And a short serve finds the floor from Claire Yankee. 14-12. Hornets are clawing their way back into this one.
If I remember correctly, I'm just trying to figure out, I think that's zone 4 is where that dropped in.
I know we used to have a board that we kept it up on, Jeff. Big swing from McCauley. Ends up just inside the back line. It's 15-12. Ends the run right there for the Hornets.
Watching the ball instead of following with a camera. My mistake. Sorry about that.
Finley Morgan back to serve. She went on a 5-0 run the last time she was at the line. Jakowski with the back set. Vandenberg with the swing into the block. Punched over in 2. Pleim gets it up to Pino. Back set for Gable. Drives one way deep. 15-13. Side out. The Hornets trying to string together a couple of points.
Good aggressive attack there.
Oh, big time aggressive attack from both teams, Jeff. I really do say that hasn't been a ton of out of system stuff going on so far. Nice job by Pino to get to that. Free ball, if it gets its way over, it does. Jakowski goes cross court. Big swing from Dornfeld is blocked and it falls. 16-13. It's tough to get through the block of Bailey Gable, McCauley, Grotti, all kinds of height for this Spartans team.
Long arms.
That one, Heiling doesn't pick it cleanly. Goes out of bounds at 17-13. A good serve from Gable, a ton of spin on it. 17-13 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Late into set 1. Walker throws it into the block and it falls to the floor for the Hornets at 17-14. Another kill for J.C. Walker. Zarol goes back to serve. Mishandled it a little bit. Serves with the left hand. Bassler digs. They set in the middle for Grade. Goes into the block of J.C. Walker. From the back row, it'll be a free ball over for the Spartans. Gable to set. Cross court. McCauley unleashes into the court.
What a great attack. You could see that coming. Beautiful system setup right there.
When this rotation is in, they're really looking to get McCauley to swing freely, especially now when she goes back to the service line. And sends one deep, 18-15. Dom, I can't wait till we get to the service errors at the end of this set with you keeping stats over there. I know he's been all over it over there, clicking away on his iPad.
Trying my best.
J.C. Walker serves. They set for Pleim. She swings away. No touch. It's deep. 18-17. Or 18-16. Tom, you're real quick with that scoreboard. Going to make me think that I'm wrong.
I got 2 jobs tonight. 3 jobs if making you wrong is one of them.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Bassler, back set for Mackenzie Pleim. Dug up by Walker. It's an overpass. Pleim will have to set it. Does a good job getting it off the net. She goes into the net, though. It's 18-17. It's a 1-point set.
What a great setup again for Laconia, but even a better defensive play there by the Hornets.
Walker to serve again. That one's deep. 19-17. Hornets really can't seem to climb within that 2 to 3 point range. Bassler goes back to serve, the libero for this Spartans team. Short serve, Jakowski sets. Looks for Yankee, and it goes off some hands. It finds the line. It's good. 19-18. It's a 1-point set.
I think Coach Weiss was down there begging that it was going to go out, and it did not.
Just kind of rolled off Yankee's hand awkwardly, but found its way down the line, and the libero, Letty Heiling, serves. Able to set in the middle. Morgan punches. Jakowski looks for Yankee. Goes deep with it. Gable to Plime. They set for Finley Morgan. She'll try to tip it into the circle. Jakowski to Vandenberg off the top of the block. Gable sets it cross court to Plime, has her go into the net. A nice dig, but I think it got Plime into the net. Nope, it got Jakowski into the net. It'll be a point for the Spartans. It's 20-18. We got beach theme for the Spartans, construction theme down there for the student section of the Hornets. Gabby Pino will serve. Jakowski sets in the middle for Yankee. She swings away, and it was deep. They're looking for a touch, not going to get it. 21-18. Spartans trying to close out this set. 21-18 lead. Pino serves. Doug buys the roll. Jakowski goes to Vandenberg on the far side. Goes cross court off the arms of Bassler. Another kill for Mia Vandenberg.
Just couldn't let it go. It just came right past her and just reached out.
I think it was the right idea to try to touch it because it looked like it was going to be in the entire way. Dug up by Bassler, doesn't get it cleanly. Pino gets it up. Nice job by Gable just to punch it over. Vandenberg tips, blocked at the net. Just getting a piece of it was Finley Morgan and sends it back. Almost one-handed it back, Jeff.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see it up at the net there, but again, you could see that they were right there.
22-19. Scarlet Knits serves. Dug up by Letty Heiling. Vandenberg knocks it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Pino will set. Back set. Looking for Gable. Hits a runner. Jakowski pushes a player out of the way. Vandenberg swings into the block, and it falls to the floor. The block has been hefty so far for the Spartans, and Jacob down on the floor. What do we have? A 23-19. That's the third one of the year so far. Timeout taken late in the set. We'll take it with them back here on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports after this.
To stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Live Streams. High school sports today, presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Dom, run us through the stats so far as we're in a 23-19 set.
I got 4 kills for Macaulay in this first set, 2 for Grade, 1 for Plime, 1 for the other Plime. So both Plimes getting a kill early. Mia Vandenberg with 2 kills on the other side. Walker with 2, and Claire Yankee gets a kill of her own.
And an ace for Scarlet Knits. It's 24-19 set point coming up.
Right through the hands of Adeline Zural.
Didn't know if she should go for the bump or the set, and just kind of awkwardly off her hands. Yankee picks it out of the back row. Jakowski, back set. Far side for Yankee, dug up by Gable. Pino sets. Macaulay readjusts and swings, and it's deep. Had to readjust almost mid-flight. Wasn't a great set from Pino. It's 24-20. Claire Yankee goes back to serve for the Hornets. It'll be set point 2 for the Spartans. Libero Bassler digs. Set. Macaulay swings. Cross court. It's deep. That's a tough swing trying to go all the way across court. Macaulay's one that can do it, just not able to get it that time.
Yeah, it was a tough angle there. Just missed it by about a foot.
Now it's a 3-point set, 24-21, set point 3. Plime digs, Pino sets in the middle for Morgan, swings away and ends the set there. Finley Morgan with the kill to end, 25-21. Set 1 goes on that Quest Interior scoreboard for the Spartans. Back with set 2 in just a few here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Live Streams.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
You probably don't think about your feet very often, until they start burning, until they're numb, until every step feels uncertain, until you find yourself looking down every time you walk because you're afraid of falling. Peripheral neuropathy doesn't just affect your feet, it affects your confidence, your independence, your sleep, your entire quality of life. For more than 25 years, New Medical Center in Waupun has been helping families throughout our community stay healthy and active. Today, our comprehensive neuropathy program combines advanced regenerative medicine, Synaxis neurotherapy, acoustic wave therapy, red light therapy, nutritional support, and personalized care plans designed around each patient. Our goal is simple: to help you move with greater comfort, improve nerve function where possible, and get back to living your life. If neuropathy has been holding you back, call New Medical Center today and schedule your consultation. Don't let your feet decide how to live the rest of your life. That's New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun, Wisconsin, or call 920-324-9899.
We'll get back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream. Set 1 goes 25-21 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. High School Sports is presented by Bristol Morgan Bank here on Jeff's live streams and Radio Plus Video Sports. You're listening to Justin Schwartzman alongside Jeff Sauer and our number one stats guy around here, Dominic Ackerman. Dom, how many service errors in set 1? That's my question.
I got 3 for the Hornets from Markesan, along with 2 aces. And on the Spartan side of thing, they had 4 aces along with 4 service errors.
Spartans will receive the serve to start, and how about a service error as we're talking about it? Letty Heiling rips one into the net. It's 1-0 Spartans. Speak it into existence.
Starting set 2 the same way they started set 1.
Yep. Except it went the opposite way. Scarlet Nitz serves. Yankee has it go awkwardly off her arms and into the stands. Another service ace for Scarlet Nitz, her second of the day. I hope I was right, Dom.
You were.
All right. Nitz lets it fly again. 2-0 lead for the Spartans. Zarol digs it up. Chakowski runs to set to Vandenberg. Vandenberg with a huge swing. Nice dig out of the back row by Nitz, and that one's ripped into the tape. Nitz made a nice play to keep it alive. McCauley went into the tape. Jakowski goes back to serve, and that one just missed. No, they say it hits the line. It's an ace for Bryn Jakowski. I think everybody was kind of waiting to see what that official, I think that official was having a hard time seeing that one as well. Her second of the day. Goes back to serve again. 2-2. Deuce is wild here in set 2. McCauley with a runner. Nice dig by Jakowski out of the back row. They get it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Pino sets for Gable. Into the tape. It was blocked at the net. It's punched over. Jakowski looks for Vandenberg. Vandenberg into the tape. Getting a piece of it was Morgan. Miscommunication. Nobody's going to get to it. Fell between Pino and Finley Morgan. She got it up, but McCauley wasn't able to get to it. It's 3-2 lead for the Markesan Hornets on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Jakowski with a 3-0 run at the line. 2-0 run. Bassler digs. Set up in the middle for Morgan. Freely swings it off the arms of Letty Heiling and out of bounds. Morgan's let it fly twice. She's picked up 2 aces on just killing it. Tried a couple of dumps earlier. Wasn't able to get them to work. 3 up here in set 2. Morgan serves. Yankee digs it up. Chakowski sets it off the net from Harper Dornfield. Big swing from McCauley, finds the floor. Jeff, we talk about the ability to get that top spin where the ball just kind of dies. And every time McCauley hits the ball, it seems to just die.
She just has enough of English that she gets her hand right on top of that ball.
A runner for Yankee. Gable gets it to Pino. Goes cross court, looking for McCauley. That one's off the block of Yankee. Pino punches it deep. Walker sets. Chakowski, a runner from Yankee, no good. McCauley swings away off of J.C. Walker in the back row. Starting to take over in this second set is Kensley McCauley. Second time the Spartans have went on a run today with Finley Morgan at the line. Chakowski gets it. Vandenberg knocks it over. Free ball. Pino sets. Looking for McCauley again. Off the tape. Heiling gets to this one. Vandenberg gets it up. Chakowski just knocks it over. It's a free ball for the Spartans. They'll go right to the well in the middle. This time to Grotti. That one's off the tape. Figured they'd go right back to the well of Kensley McCauley looking for her 7th kill of the day. Instead, Grotti rips it into the tape. 5-4 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. They're Yankee to serve. Nice dig by Plym in the back row. They set for McCauley. Through the block. Good dig right there from Vandenberg, but into the net. I believe it was Claire Yankee that went into the net is what they were saying.
Well, I don't know.
I didn't see it cleanly.
After such an awesome dig there by Vandenberg.
Bailey Gable goes back to serve. 6-4 lead for the Spartans in set 2. Yankee doesn't get it cleanly, but once again, another free ball coming for the Spartans. Can they capitalize? Gable, cross court. McCauley off the tape. Nice dig by Heiling. They set for Vandenberg. Goes into the block. Nowhere to go with Grotti and Mackenzie Plym going up for the block. Yep, that's got to be almost terrifying with the height the Spartans have looking on the block. And an ace coming for Bailey Gable as J.C. Walker can't get it cleanly.
I know Dom went through the stats and I missed it. How many aces did Laconia have in that first set, and how many are they at right now?
They had 4 going into the second set, and they're currently at 6.
Walker once again struggled with it, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing here is they're having a hard time on serve receive.
McCauley with a big swing. It went off the tape, no hands. It's out of bounds.
Not by much. I didn't get the camera swung fast enough. She was on such a hard attack.
She swings hard. I tell you what, every time we sit up here, I have no desire to get in front of the ball. They'll go to Mackenzie Plym on this side. Gets it through the block. They set in the middle looking for Walker. She's got nowhere to go. Puts it into the net. 9-5. Once again, the block in the middle for the Spartans has been an issue for this Hornets team. It's Kensley McCauley to serve. Throws up a moonball, overpass. Doesn't get it cleanly. Chakowski gets it up. They knock it over. It's a free ball. Gable sets. Grotti with a tip. Dug up by Chakowski. Heiling into the back row. Chakowski just knocks it over. Another free ball coming. Gable sets in the middle for Grotti. Punches it deep. Smart play by Addison Grotti. Found a hole in the defense. 10-5 now. 3rd kill of the day for Addison Grotti. McCauley back to serve. Lets away a moon ball. Walker, overpass. Back set for Mackenzie Plym with a nice swing. Rattles around in the rafters. Hornets are able to keep it alive. Good defensive effort right there. Not a great dig from McCauley, but it gets its way as stuffs herself in the net. Does Harper Dornfeld. It's 11-5. And a timeout taken by Coach Aaron Krieger of this Hornets team, not wanting this set to get too far away. High school sports is presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Back in a few here on Jeff's Livestreams and Radio Plus Video Sports.
There you go, Dawson.
play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Live Streams. High school sports presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Dom, what do you got for us on some stat departments?
Talk about Bailey Gable's ability to set in this match. 8 assists now on some good kills from this Laconia offense. 6 of them coming from Kensley McCauley. On the other side of things, Bryn Jakowski has done a good job setting up her killers. 5 assists so far on the night for her.
McCauley serves. Walker has it go off her arms and fall. Another ace for the Spartans. That's their 7th of the day, correct, Dom?
Yes, it is.
12-5 lead on that Quest Interior scoreboard for the Spartans.
There's McCauley's second as well.
And just a bit deep ends the run there. She went on a pretty nice run at the line. It's now 12-6. You can see the construction hats. Nice shot from Dawson down there originally. Construction hats, the neon, the high vis, as they say. Zarol goes back to serve. The lefty dug up by Plime out of the back row. Set for McCauley just outside the 10-foot line. Rips it off the arms of Letty Highland. What a swing from way downtown. I mean, she was 3 steps behind the 10-foot line.
Yeah, she just took off.
Almost floated through the air. And Josie Bassler goes back to serve. Off some bodies, another ace for the Spartans. Serving has been fantastic for this Spartans team today so far. They lead 14-6 in set 2. Dug up by Zarol. Over in 2 goes Jakowski. Spartans not fooled. They set for Morgan. Rolls it into the hole of the defense. Punching it around was the Hornets to get it over. Gable with a back set to Plime. Piling as it go off her arms. Can't get to it. Is Semro. Another kill for Mackenzie Plime. The freshman has impressed so far. 15-6. Here in set 2. Josie Bassler goes back to serve. Hiling digs. Jakowski to set. A back set for Walker with a runner. Off some arms. Nobody's going to get to it. A nice play by Walker to place it down the side of the net. Ends the run 15-7. Spartans with a much more dominant set 2 than they had in set 1. Hornets were able to crawl their way back in the middle of set 1. That one's deep on the serve from Walker. Second service error of the set, if I remember correctly, for this Hornets team.
Second service error for Walker as well.
Gabby Pino goes back to serve in a 9-point set. Walker can't get it cleanly again. It'll be another free ball for the Spartans. Pino to set in the middle. Sets for Finley Morgan. Goes cross court. Gets it to go. 17-7. The way she rose up, she looked like she was going to go for the middle of the floor. Changed her hand direction and went to the right side, her 3rd of the day. Blake Dom, he's just flashing symbols at me over here, just giving me all kinds of fuel. 10-point lead for the Spartans. Pino serves again. Walker, another free ball coming for the Spartans. Gable to Pino. They set for Morgan once again. Off the arms of Hiling and out of bounds. 4th of the day for Finley Morgan. Hasn't just been Kensley McCauley. There's all kinds of Spartans that are picking up some kills in this set 2.
5 Spartans with a kill so far in tonight's match.
Jakowski sets for Yankee. Got on the back row by Bassler. Set for Climb. Into the block. Punched up. Spartans got to roll it over. Nice dig by Yankee in the back row. Jakowski tries to dump. Overpass. Jakowski again will dump. Joust at the net is 1. And they'll say a double on Jakowski. Coach Krieger was trying to yell.
They're trying to ask if what is the double hit?
Yep.
Trying to get the clarification on that.
I think they were saying that Finley Morgan didn't touch that when she went up in the middle, was the argument that the official was saying.
I don't know what he was giving with the 2 sign,
Yep.
though. I mean, that
12-point lead for the Spartans in set 2. Zarol digs, Jakowski will set it. Goes cross court to Yankee. Dug out of the back row by McCauley. Pino finds Blyme on the near side. Tips it in the middle of the court. Nice dig by Heiling. Punched over by Strelo. Back set for Gable. Goes cross court. Zarol digs it up. Jakowski will go back to Strelo off the top of the block. Punched up by
Finley Morgan, I think that was.
It was Finley Morgan. They go to McCauley in the back row. It's been a common thing, and Yankee can't get it out of the back row, goes into the net. And running away with this set now, and they're up 13 of the Spartans. It's 20-7. And Krieger will use their second timeout for the Hornets. High School Sports is presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Back in a few.
And catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's Livestreams. Nice run at the line for Gabby Pino, and she dumps one in short. Picks up an ace, 21-7. Her first ace of the day. At the third of this set for the Spartans, if I remember correctly. Gabby Pino will set on the near side for Blyme, and it was way deep. Is it the fourth or fifth? What do you got, fifth? Fifth for what? Fifth service? This set? Fifth ace? Wow, that's a lot. I think Coach Weiss will be very happy with their serving today so far, Jeff.
I think they've done a fantastic job. I don't think they've had that many service errors. Dom will give it that to us in between at the intermission, but I've been impressed with what I've seen from Laconia.
That one got Gable just a little bit too far outside, wasn't able to cut it enough. It's 21-9. Is it 5 service errors today, Dom? 5, yep. All right.
That's pretty good over 2 sets.
Heiling serves. Bassler digs. Pino will set in the middle for Finley Morgan. Once again, dumps it into that far side. Heiling just caught a little bit too far up. Another kill for Finley Morgan.
Yeah, she has been very, very efficient. Every time, at least I've been paying attention to when she's had the opportunity, she's put the kill in play.
5 today for her. Scarlett Nitz, who's been very good at the service line today, will go back to serve. And miscommunication, that one falls. 23-9. Not a 23-19, but a 23-9.
Yeah, craziness. I mean, that was first set was very, very competitive.
Yankee overpass, but McCauley couldn't get it cleanly. It's 23-10. It would take a massive run for Markesan. They'd have to go on it right now. Rattle off at least 13 in a row. It'll be Bryn Jakowski, their setter, to serve.
She's got 2 aces on the day. Not a bad option for somebody serving.
Off some hands, Heiling will set. Back set for Vandenberg. Goes deep, Blyme to Pino, and just an errant first pass from Kendall Blyme. I think for both teams, at least in the first set, the first pass was very good. It's dwindled here for Markesan, but the Spartans have done a great job on their first pass today so far. Pino sets for McCauley, rises up and sends it cross court. Set point coming up, 24-11 lead for the Spartans.
What a fantastic set and a kill right there.
Finley Morgan, who the Spartans have went on some big runs at the service line today with her there. Ornfeld goes deep. Morgan digs. Pino, cross court. McCauley for the win. Off some hands and out of bounds.
Tooled it off of the block beautifully right there by McCauley for the set point.
Another set win back-to-back for the Spartans in dominant fashion in set two. Set one went 25-21, 25-11 in set two. Back here in just a few moments for some stats from our resident stat guy, Dom Ackerman.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
This week, we salute Eli Mikulkevich, junior quarterback for the Cardinals. He's our Lens Truck Center Student Athlete of the Week.
They started their drive at their own 20-yard line. Play action for Eli, looking wide open, end zone, touchdown, Cardinals. And that's going to be Guardian Harris. The tight end for the Cardinals popped out. Play action. Hartford bit on that play action. He found him wide open in the end zone.
The junior quarterback for Fond du Lac accounted for 6 total touchdowns.
Back to game coverage here. High school video sports. Play action for Eli, dumping in end zone again for a Fond du Lac touchdown. And again, the Cardinals go to Guardian Harris. Second touchdown for him.
Me and Guardian, I think the entire summer we've been working on connection, and two plays that I threw to him. The 2 touchdowns that I had were both pretty much the same exact play.
3 through the air and 3 on the ground.
Eli still on his feet, spinning to the end zone. Eli in for another touchdown.
He passed for 231 and ran for 147. Eli Mikulkevich, junior quarterback for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, our Student Athlete of the Week this week from Radio Plus Video Sports and Lens Truck Center.
We said in the pregame speech that we were going to pile it on the entire game. We weren't going to let up. Our motto for the week was make them quit, and I think we did that today.
We got the trucks at Lens Truck.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. High School Sports Today, presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Dom, stats, set 2.
A lot of things happening in set 2. Overall stats, though, Pino's up to 9 assists. Bailey Gable's got 10, so the 2 setters that Coach Weiss was talking about for this team have made it a problem for the Markesan Hornets here tonight. Kensley McCauley's got 9 kills to her name. Finley Morgan's now with 5 kills. On the other side of things, 3 for Mia Vandenberg, 3 for J.C. Walker, 2 of the big returning players for this team. And Bryn Jakowski now up to 7 assists. I've got 5 service errors on the Markesan side compared to 3 aces. And on the Laconia side of things, I've got 9 aces as compared to 5 service errors for them.
I tell you, Dom, even assists, man, you're on top of things today. Assists, Jeff. We never keep a track of assists. First point goes to the Spartans. They lead 1-0 here in set 3. Trying to pull off a clean sweep in their first match of the season. Way deep from Yankee, no touch. 2-0.
It does help to have a lot of help. And that's the only game that we have going on here. I mean, normally we are always
stacked full.
Yeah, with 3 games that we're covering on a Tuesday or a Thursday and spread our personnel really thin.
Big swing from Vandenberg. She picks up her 3rd kill of the day. Fourth. Oh, come on. I must have missed the 3rd one.
I just read it to you, but that's okay.
I was grabbing the headset. I didn't hear you. Don't blame it on me.
Only 4 blocks total in this game. 3 for the Spartans, 1 for the Hornets. At least that I've registered. Too many net shots. I'm not counting the block on it.
Aaron Sett led Gable into the net. She wasn't able to tip it up. We're tied at 2. The first 10 points, the race to 10, has always been close in these ones. And Laconia just really pulled away after they went up 11-6 in that last set. Big swing from Morgan. That one just a tad bit deep. Was trying to do that little kind of cut shot she does down the right side. Just missed the official. Actually bounced into his leg. Brent Jakowski stays serving. 3-2 lead for the Hornets here in set 3. They need to win to force a set 4. Back set, McCauley deep in the back row off the tape. Dug up by Heiling, set for Vandenberg. Nice dig from Bassler. Pino's got to knock it over. Free ball coming for the Hornets. Set from Jakowski. Back set. Dornfeld blocked at the net. Yankee goes over into Plime on the near side. Big swing.
Wow.
Kendall Plime with a kill.
What an attack there again. Some really good volleyball on both sides. Digging, working hard for both of these teams. But again, Laconia much better in system. They're working the system the way that it's supposed to be set up.
Jakowski with the back set. Yankee rolls it over. Gable sets in the middle for Finley Morgan. Finds the middle of the court. It's 4-3. Morgan after McCauley put up 6, I think, right? Or 7. She have 6 today, McCauley now? And
McCauley's up to 9.
9 now.
That was Morgan's 6th of the night.
They're going to kind of go back and forth all season long. It's which one's going to get more each night, I feel like. McCauley with another big swing. Tools it off the outside of the block. It's 5-3. It is hard to get a block on somebody that swings that hard.
And has been able to place the ball wherever she wants.
Double digits for her and an ace for Scarlett Nitz. That's her 3rd of the day. She had one in every set, Tom? Every set for Scarlett Nitz so far today.
The only error, or service error, I should say, she's had was on the first serve of the game.
The lefty Dornfeld goes deep. Nitz digs. Pino, back set. Awkwardly off her hands. Gable just rolls it over. Jakowski drives it back for Yankee. Dug up by Nitz. Pino to set. Goes to McCauley. Rises up. Another big swing. It's deep. Nitz will come out. Kendall Plime will check back in. Claire Yankee will go back to serve for the Hornets. Jeff, the Hornets say that they're playing a real tough opponent in match 1 of the season for them, but they have impressed so far for me.
I agree with you. I think that they have done a pretty good job for the first match. The issue is that they've just run into a buzzsaw or a hammer, if you want to think about it, the way that these ladies are swinging.
7th kill of the day for Finley Morgan. She'll go back to serve. She has been very good. They've went on multiple 6-point runs with her at the line today so far. 7-4 in set 3 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. And an ace for Finley Morgan.
Doing it all. I mean, just been phenomenal at the net and now at the service line.
Timeout taken by Coach Krieger. 8-4 lead. Spartans in set number 3. Short break coming up. Back in a few.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Shop these and more great deals at...
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports.
Back to serve.
Finley Morgan goes back to serve. Jeff, she has pretty much done everything today for the Spartans team. McCauley's been very good, but Morgan's been great at the service line. Been a force at the net with some blocks. Maybe doesn't have maybe credit for 1, I think, if I have it correctly. 2 blocks for her today. So she's pretty much done everything. She's filled up the stat line today.
2 blocks, 2 aces, 7 kills. Pretty nice night for Finley Morgan.
Jakowski with a back set for Vandenberg. Dug out by Finley Morgan. Pino with a back set. Looking for Gable. Goes deep with it. Semro gets to it off the ceiling or the rafters and falls to the floor. So one thing that it's a little bit difficult about volleyball when you make a bump or a set. Sometimes the ceiling comes into play.
Yeah, the pace that the Laconia is hitting the ball with just sends it straight up into the air.
Spartans will pick up a free ball here. Gabby Pino sets. Right back to McCauley. What a tip off the block to pick up another kill. Readjusted mid-flank to just get a piece of it. Tips it off the outside of the hands. Her 11th of the day. Another nice serve for Morgan. Jakowski Goes to Yankee on the far side. Actually, it was Walker. They're looking for a touch. They will say there's a touch.
Yeah, Kendall is looking around like, did I touch it? Did I touch it?
The old, I didn't do it. You know what's funny? Because you can tell when someone touched it because like they're kind of like head down, hiding in the corner.
Klein doesn't have a good poker face either.
Yeah.
Pino will go right to McCauley with a big swing off the tape and falls to the floor. Jeff, with the velocity of that, being able to rip that off the tape, it just gets that little extra hop over the defense onto that far side. People say that's not intentional. She is trying to go cross court like that.
Oh, yeah, of course she is. I don't think she's intentionally trying to hit the net.
Yep.
But she does swing with enough velocity, just like you said, that if it does hit the net, it's going to carry.
Gable sets in the middle. Grade punches it deep. Jakowski to Dornfeld. Will punch. They go to McCauley on the near side. A deep runner. Jakowski sets. Rolled over the net, and into the net went number 0, Mackenzie Ply. (12-6). Zarol will re-enter and serve for the Hornets. Got to go on a run right here if you're the Hornets if you want to try to win this third set. The left-hander Zarol drives it deep. McCauley will pick up the set into the block, and it falls to the floor. Just automatic at this point, Jeff.
I was going to say, how do you not set her every single time until they put 3 blockers in front of her?
And then they have 3 other girls that they can go to after
right,
that.
exactly.
It's fun to watch. Jakowski sets for Strelo into the net. The block was there with Grade as well as Ply. 14-6, Spartans to extend their lead and tick away here in this third set. That one's deep from McCauley. Third service error of the day for the Spartans.
If there is one
McCauley
thing that I think has been her area that she needs to improve on, it's going to be that serve.
And even last year, I think there was points where she was one of their better servers, but she had a stretch where errors were a problem for her. 14-7, that one ripped into the tape. Well, if you're trading errors, it's not too big of a deal. 15-7 now. Josie Bassler back to serve. Bassler, a fantastic libero for this Spartans team. Yankee's got to get to it. Jakowski just gets it over. Free ball for the Spartans. Cross-court set. Plime's got to knock it over. Another free ball, this time for Markesan. Jakowski goes over in 2. Bassler is there. Back set for Mackenzie Plime goes deep and way deep. Referee in the back had his hand on the top like a touch right away, but it was deep. Changed his mind, and the libero, Letty Heiling, will go back to serve. They set in the middle. Big swing from Morgan this time. She'll pick up another kill. At her 8th of the day, Dom. Spartans now doubling up the Hornets. 16-8 here in set 3. Set 1 was so close in these last 2 sets. It's been a domination by the Spartans.
Well, again, you'd expect that first set, very first one of the season.
I thought that first set they were just kind of a miscommunication a lot on the Spartans side of things. Couldn't figure out who was going to dig, who was going to set. They've gotten to their routine now in the second 2 sets.
Vandenberg picks up her 5th kill of the day. 16-9 now. It's Jakowski to serve. And Jakowski with a service error at 17-9. Second of the day on Bryn Jakowski. Scarlett Nitz, who has a service error in every set so far today, or service ace in every set so far today. She's been very good. Error on her first serve and has been dynamite at the line since. Stuffed at the net was Walker, nowhere to go. When you got McCauley, Morgan, Gable, Grade at the net. It's just hard to get it over on just a little push, and Coach Erin Krieger going to burn her final timeout of the day. Spartans lead 18-9 here in set 3 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Back after this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream.
Brandon Meats this week. Their very own award-winning bacon, $6.99 per pound. Boneless sirloin steaks this week at $6.99 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast this week at $2.99 per pound. The broth of the week this week, the bacon pepper brats, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
High school sports presented by Bristol Morgan Bank. Scarlett Nitz back at the line here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. And she'll pick up another ace, her 4th of the day. 19-9. Spartans 6 points away from closing this one out in dominant fashion between set 2 and 3. I got in the back row by Vandenberg. Overpass, and McCauley sends it back a little bit out. A violent swing from Kensley McCall.
She was mad at that ball. Oh, gosh. It just was a little wide.
It's crazy. You don't see many girls that are just given the free rein to do that.
Yeah.
She has the free rein to do that. 19-10. Spartans lead this one. It's Claire Yonke back at the service line for the Hornets. Bassler dings. They set to McCauley on the near side. Off the tape and to the floor. 20-10.
Have we seen Hayden Johnson in before? She's in the lineup now, number 5.
We have not seen Hayden Johnson yet today. That was a 14th kill of the day for McCauley. Knocked over into Pino. Back set for Johnson off the bench. And she'll pick up a kill as it goes off some arms. 21-10.
Everybody comes in and gets a kill.
You get a kill. You get a kill. It's like Oprah around here.
6 different Spartans now with a kill tonight.
Jakowski will set. She'll back set for Vandenberg. Goes deep with it. Pino drives it towards the net. McCauley with a tip runner. Nice dig by Jakowski. Heiling gets it into the back row. Driving it deep was Jakowski. Set over for McCauley once again. Goes cross court and finds the line. Oh, Coach Krieger can't believe it, but the official was pretty adamant about it. #15th of the day for Kensley McCauley. Finley Morgan goes back to serve. 22-10 lead for the Spartans, and Morgan picks up a service error. 22-11. Mia Vandenberg goes back to serve for the Hornets. Vandenberg has been very good. She's impressed so far today for this Hornets team. They set in the middle. They look for Grade, and she'll pick up a kill.
I think this Hornets team, I know it's not looking like it right now, but I think they will be very competitive in that Trailways West. Abundant Life, again, will be the team that will be predicted to be that in first place there, but I believe that Partyville graduated a ton this past year.
I feel like we say Abundant Life in almost every sport,
right. Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Abel goes back to serve, 23-11. Set goes for Strelo, and she rips it into the tape. The block was there. Just, again, it is so hard to get it over when you got someone like, you got Plime and Gable and Grade at the net. The height from the Spartans, it's just difficult for anybody to be able to attack over top of that. That one's off the tape, and it's an ace then for Bailey Gable. Spartans win. Set 3, they sweep the Markesan Hornets in back-to-back years. 25-11 it goes in set 3 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Back with some interviews in a few here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live stream.
Gas prices, home expenses, education. Will those costs always go up? Probably. At Winnebago Lutheran Academy, we can help you with one of them. We are a part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program, a program which enables qualifying families to receive a quality Christian education at no cost. That's right, zero tuition if you qualify. To learn more, visit WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
This week, we salute Eli Mikkelkevich, junior quarterback for the Cardinals. He's our lens.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
You've dreamt of the kind of home.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Back here with Finley Morgan. 8 kills tonight, 3 blocks, but you guys dominated set 2 and 3. A couple of things to work on in set 1, but what was the mentality going from set 1 to 2?
Honestly, us seniors just came together. We know this is our last game, and we didn't want to waste it. We wanted to come out as, obviously, everyone's going to have first game jitters, but I think once we got to that second set, it was a lot better.
You guys were able to get offense throughout the lineup. Once again, 6 different Spartans with a kill tonight. What does that mean for you guys to be able to go to any different player to get a kill?
It's amazing for sure. We all have great players all around it. It makes our setter's job a lot easier because it doesn't have to go to one person every time. So I think it's a very powerful tool that our team has.
We talk about service errors. Not a ton tonight from you guys. Obviously, getting the serves in is a huge deal and setting up defensively and everything like that. But for you guys, I know Coach Weiss preaches service errors. You think she's going to be happy about today with serves?
Why not so much the first set? We had quite a few there, but I think that's, again, coming from first game jitters. I think the second and third set, we definitely stepped it up. So hopefully they're just gone for the rest of the year, and we'll be serving good.
All right, congratulations, Finley.
Thank you.
Kensley, 15 kills tonight. Another great performance from you and the team. But for you, having Pino being able to set, I think Dom said 17 assists for her tonight, if I remember. Look at him nod his head. I was on top of it.
Sounds
but
about right.
Having a setter like that, multiple setters like that, what does that mean for you guys?
I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. They can run. I mean, last year we didn't run so much. We ran just a few, just normal sets. But this year they really stepped up their game, especially, I don't know if it's because there's senior season. But we're running so many plays in practices, and also in the game, as you saw, I was running it too. We haven't done that before. But yeah, it's great. They're really good.
Being able to swing freely like you do, I know Coach Weiss probably just lets you go and swing whenever you want if you can get the attack like that. But being able to go cross court like that with precision, that's difficult.
Yep, that would be hurt. That's all I've worked on all season. Seriously, I guess it's only been a week. But last year was more line shots. I guess, I don't know, but I think we noticed that people can block my line shot, and the cut is wide open, especially if I can get it down and inbounds.
What?
Oh.
He lost the sound?
No, we're good.
No,
we're
sound?
good.
I can't. Oh, he's good. Keep talking. Don't listen to him.
I don't know. That was definitely all my coaches. They definitely helped me out with that. But, yep.
All right. Congratulations, Kensley. Coach a dominant set 2 and 3. I know set 1 you're going to go back and you're going to look and pick something apart, but what'd you see out of the girls?
Serving. I mean, the first game you got the jitters and you just got to get that off of them. And, I mean, we're returning everybody, but then you have a freshman starting, so that's nerves for her. But, I mean, she only had 1 hitting error the whole night. She was setting her blocks right. So there's a lot of good things. It's just that first set, you got to come ready to play. And they're nervous. It's their first game. And before in our pregame, they're all like, well, I'm so nervous. I'm like, you guys already did this. There's nothing to be nervous about. Have confidence.
Coach, you talked about, your favorite thing to talk about last year was the Laconia lull. This time it becomes in the beginning of the set.
Yeah. Yep, I still said it, and we're up by a lot and it still happens. And I said, we got to play consistent, and they did. They played consistent throughout the second and third set and made a huge difference.
Tournament coming this weekend. I know you guys will probably watch some stuff, pick some things apart for that, but you always have some good teams coming in this weekend. Tell me a little bit about this weekend.
We have, Bonduel, Coleman, Pacelli, and Oshkosh Lords, and I think one or two more. So we're hoping to get a lot of games in, a lot of reps in, and be able to hopefully come out with a victory in our tournament.
Congratulations, Coach.
All right, thank you.
We'll send it back up to Jeff. We'll run a couple of ads back up to this on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
You want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
At Radio Plus, we're proud to bring you stream team coverage of local sporting events. Our team is dedicated to providing live coverage from across Wisconsin, supporting the local teams and communities we know and love. What began as a one-person operation with play-by-play on radio has grown into a 5- or 6-person production. Keeping pace with the latest technology, equipment, and personnel is not only demanding, but costly. If you'd like to support this broadcast as a sponsor or a donor in any way, please log on radioplusinfo.com.
Shop these and more great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Their very own award-winning bacon, $6.99 per pound. Boneless sirloin steaks this weekend, $6.99 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast this week at $2.99 per pound. The broad of the week this week, the bacon pepper brats, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
Welcome back here on the Warner Harmson Post Game Show. This is your Warner Harmson Post Game Show. Warner Harmson is your home for furniture, flooring, kitchen, and baths. A couple of stats from tonight. 17 assists. Oh, now I messed up which one I was on. I fat fingered it again, Jeff.
I did the same thing. That's what it was. That's what the issue was. There's my I laid on the switcher and it changed the camera shot while you were down there. So
one of the things I think that we having Dom with us tonight is nice to know is the assists. 17 assists from Gabby Pino tonight, but also 13 from Bailey Gable. Having two setters like that, you heard Kensley McCauley talk about it a little bit. It doesn't matter which one's setting it because they're putting it right on the money every time.
Yeah, so again, in system, they did a fantastic job on serve receive, putting it directly to the setters, and the setters put the ball where they needed to execute the kill. It's just fantastic to watch.
As we expected, first thing that Coach Weiss mentions is service errors in set one, and that's something that we hear her preach all the time. In our interviews that we have last year with her and the year before, she talks about service errors. It killed us. It killed us. She talks about the Laconia lull where they get into a middle of set. They start to kind of lose points. That didn't happen tonight in set 2 and 3. They were dominant throughout each of those sets. Set one was more or less errors that caused the issues, I think, for both teams, to be honest, in set one. But again, I think you go to your player of the game. I think we say this every time we come here for volleyball. It's Kensley McCauley. She was fantastic. 15 kills tonight, 8 from Finley Morgan. But getting the passes that she's getting in, she just swings freely. And you heard her praise Coach Weiss saying, my line shot. That's what we worked on. That's what we worked on, trying to get her to go cross court, and it worked effectively tonight.
Yeah, she executed exactly like they've been working on. And if Laconia, this is their first game. I cannot wait to see what they're going to look like after they get going mid-season and then start rolling after that.
In game 20?
Yeah.
When we get to match number 20, I mean, we know how the first game of the season normally goes. We saw it in football. We saw some, your minor errors that go unnoticed in game 1 that don't really happen in game 9. But the minor errors that happen in game 1 here aren't going to happen in game 20, and they probably won't happen in game 3 and 4 because Coach Weiss is going to make sure that they don't happen.
Right, absolutely.
Jeff, we got all kinds of stuff coming up here on Radio Plus Video Sports and Jeff's live streams. You'll be back here tomorrow night.
I will be back here covering Laconia and Markesan. Again, a good rivalry. Girls tonight, boys tomorrow with the football. And Dom will be over at Lamira, covering Lamira and Milwaukee King.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
I believe that,
King, a Division II school
Yeah,
that Lamira is playing. One of the schools that actually was removed from the Milwaukee Conference. They went into that Southeast Conference because they've been so dominant in that Milwaukee Conference. So a tall task tomorrow for the Lions. And then I'll be down with the Radio Plus guys. We'll be covering, a state semifinal rematch of the Lake Country Lutheran Lightning and the Mayville Cardinals. And Jeff, that's one that we had circled. We talked about it in the Prep Football Showcase that wasn't on our top 6 games of the year, but it very well could have been.
Right, absolutely. And that's going to be a dandy of a game, and I'm glad that you get an opportunity to continue to follow Mayville and make that call. And I believe that Radio Plus will be Waupun. I cannot remember who they are playing, but there will be Steve and Randy will be calling the Waupun football game. And Saturday, I believe we've got the Laconia tournament here.
Yep.
And we'll have some CWC volleyball that Cameron will be producing, and Gage will be over there helping call the game over there. And then
we're here.
Springs football, I believe, is on Saturday as
Again,
well, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, because they go on the road to Racine St. Cat's, I believe
so.
actually. And talk about we talked about teams having a tough some of our non-conference schedules around in this area. Wow, some of those flyweight teams play some really tough teams.
Waupun will be playing New Holstein. That's who it is.
There we go. Look at
All
it.
right.
There we go. And that used to be used to be a conference opponent for them?
It used to be.
Yep.
It was always a non-conference rival game,
Okay.
And it's always been on the schedule as far as I can recall. So it's been fantastic.
I want to thank Jeff for coming to join us. Dom did a great job tonight. Dawson and Jacob, as always, do a fantastic job on the portables. As we always do on Jeff's live streams, we end in a prayer. If you'd like to join us, Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a beautiful day here and just great atmosphere here in Laconia. We love covering here and how they treat us. I want to thank you again for no major injuries tonight. Bumps and bruises happen through this long fall season as you can heal them with your healing hand. Make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray. Amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Jeff Sauer, Dominic Ackerman, Dawson Keene, Jacob Haney from the Pit in Rosendale. The Spartans win in 3. 25-21, 25-11, 25-11. Thank you, everybody. God bless. Back on air for some football tomorrow night.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.